YouTube, Pyro Nation, what up? Your boy Ray Ray here. So I was going to be putting together another rack. Thought I'd give you guys a material list and stuff and how you do it here. So you need to have 3 8-foot long 2x4s, just economy ones, cheap. 1 10-foot long 1.25" PVC pipe. 9 of the 1.25" PVC caps. 1 set of hinges. Some 16D, some 16 penny nails, 1.25" screws, 1 roll of plumber's tape. You start out, you can get your risers, you need 4 of them, cut at 37 inches, and you need 6 pieces cut at 22 inches. So if you take 1 2x4 8-foot long and cut 2 37-inch pieces, you end up with like 22 1/8 inch left over. So it works out perfect. Then you cut the other one down and you end up with like 3 inches of waste. It works really, really good. With the PVC, you cut them at 13. One of them at 13 inches for the middle because it needs to be a little bit shorter. And then the rest ends up being 14 inches with no waste at all. And then you end up having to cut. You actually need 1 more stick because with the 10-foot stick, you only get 8 of them. So you need to get 1 more little piece, 14 inches or whatever, to get the 9th one in order for them to fit all the way on here the way I do it here. So you take your boards. As you see, I got them pre-laid out already. You measure down 4 inches. Go ahead and make a line there on each one of the 2. And you're going to set your first board in there. As you see, I already got my nails I preset the nails, that way you're able to get it in. And then where you put that one in, you nail it down. You end up measuring a 2-inch gap right here in between this one and this one, and then that's where you set your next board. So underneath that, and then where you have this board set here, what you're going to do on the bottom there is take your other board and just butt it up next to it, so way it's sitting right here. Alright, so if you give me a second here, I'll pause it, and I'll put this together real fast. Okay, as you see there, I got the one side done. Just 2 nails per side. 16 penny nails. They go through the 2x4 and into the next 2x4 quite a way, so it's very, very sturdy. So that's one side. You're going to want to go ahead and repeat on the other side. Myself, actually, this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make both sides of it Roman candles. No more bottle rockets now, and so I have a better rack to have more shooting going off. Always got to have more, right? It's the pyro way. So let me go ahead and get the other one put together real quick and we'll get back at you. Alright, so now here is both sides completed, put together. And then of course, just to speed up the process, what I did was glued the caps on. You have to get PVC glue. I glued them on and let them set overnight last night, so they're all sitting here ready to rock and roll. The short one obviously, shorter than all the others there. So next step that you got to do is apply the hinges, and we'll just flip it over on the back side here. And what you're going to do is set the hinge right here, right at the very, very top section right there. So as you see there, so I just got a 3-inch, set of hinges. It just fits perfectly almost right on the board. Like I said, like I like about it, there's no waste if you want to use the measurements to make it like this. It comes with its screws. So go ahead and get it set on this first one here. And let me get back at you. Okay, so as you see there, got the hinges in place on both sides. It's a little tricky to do by yourself. It can be done, obviously. I just did it. You just gotta have a little willpower. There's a will, there's a way, like always, right? Let's go ahead and get her stood up there. See, it folds together very nicely. Now it's a very sturdy, heavy-duty little contraption already. Stands up real good. Folds right apart, whatever you need it to be there. So like I said, you already had your pieces, your caps glued on. You're going to want to get them in place here and set them up. See, I made it, see, as you see right here, just a little bit, maybe an inch or so above the top of the board of the piece of pipe there. You see I have it to where it drags over to the side some. Then you're going to want to just go ahead and place it in right here in place. And what I did on my last one was I drew it in. So you want to go ahead and draw it in. You'll put 4 on one side, just angled out. What I did is I end up with I start with this first one, you know, to where it's up here on the side, just barely touching it. I'll draw my line straight down, and then I'll end up making an inch gap, and then draw my next line, you know, to where there's an inch in between, and then put my next pipe on there, and my next one, and next one. And like I said, there will be 4 on each side, then you'll get the one in the middle. So, if you give me a minute there, I'll get it all drawn out for you guys and show you what's going on there. All right. Okay, so as you see there, I got them drawn out all the way. You know, of course, this first one, like I said, it starts right there. Then you got an inch gap. And then you got another one. And then your other one. And your other one. And see what I did? How come the board is there? That we're able, once you get your plumber's tape, you're going to get 2 straps. One on this top, or this first board. The very top board, you're going to get a strap going across right there. And then a strap going across right here. And then on the bottom here, you're going to end up putting, what I did was put like 4 or 5 screws on the bottom of it, just to help secure it even more. And then, you know, once you get this top one right here, it's going to sit, about like that, and ends up being, once you get all your pieces on there on both sides. And what I did is I just end up working from the outside going in, you know, so you're not able to have nothing in the way. You'll get your pieces of plumber's tape put on there and just, like I said, work from the outside in. All right, and we'll see what I need to measure right now how long the pieces are of the plumber's tape that you cut. I didn't measure it all last time. I just put it over there, cut the one, and cut the rest the same size. You know how that goes. So I'll let you guys know what the length is on that, and we'll get it all put together, and we'll get right back at you. All right, so I ended up measuring it. What it is you get 5.5 inch pieces of the plumber's tape. And what I did is I bought a 10-foot roll, and this is all that is left here. As you see, it's only probably about 15 inches in length is all that it is that's left. So, like I said, no waste at all. Just buying the few materials, very, very cheap, very, very quick little project. I mean, I was able to, you know, besides gluing the pieces overnight, you're able to put the thing together in 20, 30 minutes. I mean, like I said, I'm doing it right in my living room anyways. I brought in an extra little piece of carpet, you know, that was for the brand new carpet. So, I mean, it's just not getting nothing on the inside carpet here, just on the little pad. Like I said, quick, easy project. And of course, with the great turnout, I'll end up painting this one also, getting it looking all fancy. But I'll get back at you guys here in a minute after I get a few of these pieces on and see how things are going. Okay, so you see I got the first one in here. And like I said, you want to be able to leave space underneath, so you're able to get some screws underneath there also. And the way I'm able to get the plumber's tape in between is I go ahead and set the next piece right now. Put a little bend in it, get a screw in there, so you're able to get your next pipe in, pull it on over, you know, strap it down, pull it over, and then get your next screw in and work your way on into the middle there. So there you go. As you see, I got the one side already all done now. Looking at it there, see, looking really, really good. One side, I mean, it's really, really secure. You get it in. That plumber's tape holds great. I don't have the screws underneath yet, but I do that at the end, you know, once you're done there. So, yeah, I'll get the other side done and show you guys the finished product. You know, like I said, it's like 30 minutes to put together, but all in all total, you know, for going and buying this stuff at your local Home Depot or whatever the shit, you know, wherever you go to, Lowe's, whatever you got, or if unless you got this stuff laying around, cutting it all out, then putting it all together, maybe like 2-3 hours tops, man. That's something that's going to last, you know, very, very long time. Very well solidly built with the 16 penny nails and screws all over the place, you know. 1 and 2 on each side. Like I said, you put 4 or 5 along the bottom here, and that's really going to be sturdy on there. So I'll get it all painted up and stuff. And all right, well, hold on a second. We'll get back and have the finished product for you. All right, so as you can see, there is the finished product. As you do the 4 on each side, you know, I mean, it comes together. You end up with just a little bit of room here in the bottom, so you can't get a strap down there, but then you get 2 here on the top, and you're still able to get those screws. You're going to be able to screw underneath there, and that's all that you got left to do. You put those 4 or 5 screws right at the base of those, get them in there real good and tight, you know, leave about halfway of the screw sticking out, put it in halfway, and leave it out halfway, and you're good to go. And that's how you go ahead and build that thing. All right. Thank you guys very much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Comments are always well appreciated. Ray out. Thank you much.